Okay, so here's your image of Upper Lake in Glendalough, and in this case I want to open up the shadows a bit and bring out some details in the highlights as well. Now to do that, in Photoshop CS4 I'm going to duplicate the image using layers. So over here on the right hand side, drag the background layer down and duplicate it. Next thing you want to do is desaturate it. Now you go to Image, Adjustments, Desaturate. It'll make your image look black and white. Now it's going to get a bit weird now, so the next thing we want to do is invert the image. So if you go back to Image, Adjustments, and Invert, you get almost an image that looks like a negative. Now we want to use Gaussian Blur on this too. You'll see why in a minute, it's hard to explain. So if you go to Gaussian Blur, your image looks completely strange. What we want to do here is to make sure the edges are blurring nicely into each other. So if I select OK here, it looks totally weird. So back to the layers menu. If I select Overlay from the drop down menu, the image looks completely crazy, HDR look. So to make it look natural, and this is a matter of personal taste, you can adjust the opacity. In this case I'm going to go for about 30%, and you'll see here if I compare before and after, the shadows have opened nicely and there's detail in the highlights. So that's how you use contrast masking.